Hello, I'm Dwight Norris of FishNetwork.com, and today we're going to be reviewing the Joe's Flies Short Striker 110. Check it. So I picked up this Joe's Flies from the local fishing tackle shop, and I was kind of intrigued by what it had to offer. It's a spinner, which I know is good around here, and it also is a sort of like a fly. It has a main hook, which I can stop moving. You can see it's right there. And it also has a treble hook as a trailer. Now it has this brown color and a little bit of green. I've noticed brown to be really good around here in a fly like a spinner style. So I wanted to try it out. It has a gold spoon too, which the crappie and I'm drawing a blank. The crappie and the yellow perch and the white perch really like. So we're gonna give it a try. It's a little early in the season. The herring are on the way. They're like in New Jersey. They aren't here yet. So the fish are still hanging around and aren't scared of the herring yet. So I figured maybe I'll hit some lake crappies, maybe some white perch, maybe some yellow perch. Definitely, if there's anything out here, it's probably yellow perch, and maybe a bluegill or so. We'll see. But it's pretty cool. It has a nice little spinner top. I also have one of those new clips that you've seen around, which is super easy, like snaps. They aren't barrel swivels, just a snap. And the bigger versions are really popular in the open water. You've seen like places like on Salt Strong, they really like using this and are big proponents of it. So I'm gonna give it a try as well, because if they say it's good, then obviously it's good. So let's get going. So this is really impromptu. I don't have my proper positioning gear. I just kind of threw this on the ground. You can see it here. If the fish comes up, you know, you'll see it live. If you don't, then you don't. You can skip forward until you see something cool happen, because I don't really like editing, so my videos get long. First of all, this thing is very light. I probably should have gotten a bigger size, maybe a ½ ounce or more. Also, it gets hung up on itself. Very fun. That's a negative. It's actually getting hung up on the clip as it spins around, but it comes out easily. But I know if a fish bites it in the butt, which they always do, they're always nipping at it, they're gonna find a nice surprise. Let's see if I can get this thing out there. I have a 4-pound braid on here. I'm not sure if I can use braid with light stuff either. It's just heavier than it's supposed to be. There we go. It's a tight spot too. It's not ideal for casting. Light things. That does look like my old lure. I used to do very well. Let's go to a better spot than this, because this is too tight for me. Well, I had a bluegill. I showed its face and took a nip at it. It was a big nip. I felt it, but it wasn't able to hook on a treble. And then maybe a ½ pound bass came up on the next cast. Also did the same thing. And nipped that treble hook and said, oh, well, no, that's not good. So the theory of the trailer hook automatically catching them is a little off. They have to be, it's a little bit hungrier, and maybe I need to speed it up a little bit so they don't get the chance to actually taste. Probably let it sink more in the water, but I don't know. This is where a fly should be, right? The top of the water pond? Bottom? At least confirm they're out there. They're here. And they are skittish. And not hungry enough. Come on, guys. Make that Joe bags work. I really would. I think one of the options is to put it on like some kind of flexible weight that you can easily add to a lure or a metal line, and just give it that little bit of extra weight I need to cast and keep the action going, so I can keep the spinner going. It's so light, I have to take it at a pretty high speed to make the spinner spin. So this isn't really going so well for Joe Bag for this lure of this weight. Let me actually show you what weight it is. The weight is it's a size 10. Size 10 hook, but I really want this. Yeah, it doesn't show you. Anyway, it's light. Wish it was heavier. I'll be looking for a heavier one now. I'm gonna try a sinking and then jerking method. Hopefully I don't get hung. Oh! Well, the sinking method works. We got ourselves a white perch. He hooked himself. That was not me. He got the main hook. He ate the main hook and he got the treble too. He ain't going nowhere. So, white perch time. I forgot my rag. Still trying to drop meth. Let's see if I can't get another one in the pot. Try over here just for a second. All right, on to the next spot. This is the old spot where I've caught some crappie at before. But it's hard to cast here. You can't go a side cast, you have to go overhead or flip it. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it's just flip. So nothing here but grass. So let's move further down. Yep, another spot. Just stepped on my rod. Bad news, that's bad luck right there. Good break though. Let's keep going. I have very little time left, so not too long. If I see this worm, Tyson's rig hanging from a tree, we're gonna get going. How do you get that tree? Oh, just missed another fish. Without even pointing that direction. I'm using like 3 inches of water. How do they get it off? Good question. That was like a bluegill or a crappie. Why is it fighting? duck. You see these ducks over here? They're attacking each other. Yeah, they're hooked. Oh, they're mating and they're fighting over the mate. Right next to my hook. Yeah. I saw some tortoises doing this 2 years ago. She has to choose the one. Apparently she hasn't made a choice yet. It's a positive thought. One of those males is definitely different. Alright, we're gonna get this fish. Or some other fish that's nearby. That was not cool, man. How'd I lose that? Well, they obviously like the color. They like the way it looks. They like the action, but they're still a little skittish. What way can I get them to eat the hook like that one white crappie did? White perch did? Riddle me this. Try to slow it down. I can try to speed it up. I could try to stop and go. I could try to jerk it. I could try to dead weight it. I could try a lot of things. Got a winner. Feels like they're kind of mouthing the bait. They're not closing their mouth completely. They're just going like this and trying to figure out if it's real or not. They're skittish. They're skeptical. They're not all the way bought in. What way can I make them bite more? Maybe some live bait on the end. But that kind of defeats the purpose, right? That's almost that. That's pretty fast. Okay. I think I missed the only one in this spot, so I'm gonna go to the next one. This is gonna be the last spot today. Hopefully there's something on this platform area where I can catch something. I put on a clip so I can switch lures to have some fun, but I decided to do a review anyway. It's a good idea, but I found something. Can't hear any of this, I'm sorry. It's windy, I don't have a microphone.
You're having luck.
I caught a couple. Ow, caught myself. Found another issue. Sometimes with this lure, that little clip right here in the middle, the spinner will go below it and get caught in the clip. So obviously it can't spin around two metal pieces. I don't know how that even happened, but it's not been spinning for a second. Maybe that's why I haven't caught anything. Go back, what's going on? Oh, now it's spinning all of a sudden. Maybe I'll get a bite. Still too light now. Oh, got a little farther cast. That's a decent cast. So let's wrap this review up. Can't see my head, but that doesn't matter. The Joe Baggs lure had a lot of things going for it in the beginning, but now I'm seeing all kinds of problems with the spinner, the fact that it comes in a super light size, and you can't even throw a 4-pound test braid. It's not so good in the wind. When you have a clip, the treble hook will come back around and get messed up and fouled up in that clip if you jiggle your rod while it's in the air too much. And I thought the trailer, being a treble hook and being tiny, would get inside the mouths of the bluegill, the crappie, and the perch easily, but I'm like 1 out of 5, 1 out of 4, and I can see them mouthing the bait. I can feel a little bit of the weight of the fish, and then they just let go. So obviously it's not 100% perfect, but it's still an improvement on my past exploits of where the feather tail's in the back, and then in front of that tail is the single hook, and they just bite that little feather tail and I catch nothing. So do I promote this? I do like it. I want a heavier version and maybe some different colors, maybe a bigger blade, but other than that, it's not bad. So, since it's been a long time, let me remind you, I'm Dwight Norris of FishingNetwork.com. You can go to the website, FishingNetwork.com, look at the bottom, and get more information, and it'll be a lot of new cool stuff. So check out the last video that I made.